tardy for the party. I had to go ahead and get my head together today because yesterday was a funny day. It was my sister's birthday. She turned, what, 26? So I got y'all to say happy birthday to her. However, I also was, you know, running around in those astro streets trying to figure out what made sense to me. Because at the end of the day, I don't know, something, I just start getting these weird pains in my nerves, and I was like, what in the world is going on? So I'm like, trying to figure out what I'm feeling, identify it, make sense of it. Okay, these do not look like curls anymore. I had put these in Bantu knots and they were curls, but that's not a curl anymore. I'm gonna put that away. Thanks for the hearts. So I was trying to identify what was going on. Y'all came on fast as fuck today. I don't feel good today. I feel really achy. Like, I know someone's doing some kind of like root work on me right now, and it's really like I can feel like it's like identical on both sides. Like, it's like, it feels like it's a man that's made out of black spaghetti is putting his hands and his whole body in my body and like holding on to me from behind. If you know, you know. When you understand root work and all of that stuff, you get it. But anywho, so I'm just a little achy on those layman terms, and that's what, water sign and air sign. So hopefully that's not just my son's dad and my son. But anywho, long story short, so I'm in between these two worlds, I suppose, right? The balance in between the two of them. But how do I put this? I'm having a marvelous understanding of the balance in between the two worlds that I'm living in. Right? So, like, I was watching a tarot reading. They're like, yeah, somebody, your ex might have moved on and tried to marry somebody in your energy, which I felt, because I always remember, like, being with my ex and feeling like every time I was with him and felt like my energy was kind of getting drained and stuff. Which, I'm not going to lie, coming together, yes, the sun came out. Yes, trying to choose between the two, was what it was. But I understand you'll shake it off you, though. Just, how do I put this? Understanding that there's like a bunch of different people that want access to me without actually putting in any kind of legitimate work to have that access. It's mind fucking, because it's like, how do you feel like you deserve access to someone and their resources, but you don't ensure their mental health or their spiritual health, right? But needless to say, all of this taught me this. You will get clearance and identities through government agencies. And this is important. This is why I went through it. I understand I go through everything with the intention of everyone else learning something from it. Right? So, like, a person came to get their hair done by me. And this was after I had, like, shook off a lot of dark energy that I didn't really, favor too much. When they came to get their hair done by me, a strange occurrence happened where, what's up, love? A strange occurrence happened where, I felt like someone was literally trying to stab me in my heart, right? And it was just the weirdest feeling ever. It started feeling like I was like breathless, like I couldn't even control the feeling in my chest that I was feeling. And I didn't understand why I was feeling that feeling, because I'm like, I didn't do anything, like, but I knew this person was attached to someone from my past. Now, have in mind, every time this person would come around, I would feel a really bad pain in my heart, and I never understood why. And I'm sitting here like, so one day I'm doing their hair, and I'm like, I learned how to like kind of meditate and like be in the breathless state. And that's how I kind of avoided the pain from that point forward. Now, someone might say, that's how you snatch someone's soul. You did something bad. I don't know what I did that day. No one was teaching me properly. I had no spiritual coaching. I was just in the woods, in the mix, trying to figure out how to make sure I didn't feel this pain around people because I didn't understand what the world was. You know, that we're all fighting for more time. Right? We're fighting. Meanwhile, I be earning my time. I don't be fighting for it. I'm not going to sit here and take away nobody else's time. I'm not going to take away anybody else's energy, all of that stuff. I don't even know how to do that stuff. Like, all I know is when I look at my body, I close doors. I'm like, okay, hold on, close this door. Like, stay out of other people's houses and close your doors. Right? Right, just trying to stay in my own space. Hold on one second, I need some chapstick. So the issue at hand now that I'm looking at is, what exactly is it that we're experiencing in my reality? Because like I see certain stuff and I'll be like, okay, but then I'll be seeing certain stuff and I'm like, huh? Like, excuse me. So what I try to do in the midst of all of this is like center yourself, right? Because the more I learn to close my doors, and give less people access to my resources, the more I find myself feeling ease, which I think is important, right? See, like last night I closed on my doors and I finally felt like peace for the first. I'm like, oh my God, I feel so good. This is amazing. But I started feeling bad. Like, oh my God, I might have left my mom behind. I might have left my mom out of this situation. That's not fair. So I'm like, well, does she know how to close her doors? I'm not realizing she made it to the age of 52. Like, she probably understands something, but I just feel like she never does it. So my silly ass goes over to her house spiritually, and I'm thinking about her, and I'm like, let me just try to close all her doors for her and see what will happen. Man, oh man. I started to catch fire immediately. I thought to myself, is she in the fire? Is her closing her doors putting me out of her house, which leaves me in the fire? So I didn't understand exactly what I was sensing. Because me and her both fire signs. So I'm like, I always think about it like that. Like, well, we fire signs anyway. It's supposed to be warm. And I'd rather be warm rather than cold. Okay. Now, have you mind also, like I said, with my I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing now. Think about it. Like, my great-great-grandmother, when she passed away, her body, like, I think her body was over 100 degrees when she passed away. But based on science, that tells me her frequency was increasing and speeding up, which means she went to a higher realm, right? Or a higher frequency, because the speed of her energy, because energy when it speeds up creates heat, like the sun. You know, everything around us that is alive and vibrating is alive, right? So even my brother, I remember he used to get like temperatures when he was young of like 104 degrees. Like he had damn near deathly fevers as a kid, all throughout his infancy. So people are like, oh, that means that y'all are in hell. You're hell. You're hell. That's hell. That's burning in the fire. I'm like, no, I think that means we have a lot of energy, or we've had a increased frequency. Give me advice, motivate me to study. Yeah, energy never dies, so I can still contact, like I still see these people in my dreams to this day. Like my brother's still alive, but I still see like my grandmother and other people in my dream still. Like actively. And have conversations with them like they're still here. So I'm thinking, right, if someone starts to get cold while they're allegedly passing away, wouldn't that mean that their frequency is slowing down? Which means they would be going to a lower dimension because they're slowing down and slowly dying out. That's why when I see people who I think have gone cold before they passed away, they usually look gray in the dreams. They were stuck in the mall. Ego. Nothing wrong with it. But I think that's what happens when you die with regrets. Which is why it's so essential to find peace before you pass. So then that leads me to the next thing. If our frequency is increasing and getting sped up when we pass away, because my grandmother, she passed away in her own house. I got this ice box where my heart used to be so cold. I don't want to be stuck off in this so cold world. Don't want to mess this up. Better keep your eye on me, girl. Which is, if he said he got an icebox where his heart used to be, why is he telling her to keep an eye on him? And when we see Jesus and Mary pictured, it's usually fire on their heart. The hands, like my hands, there'll be times when my hands feel like they literally are on fire. Like actual fire is coming out of my hands. Fire coming out the back of my head, right? And I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from. What does it mean? So essentially we're becoming like the sun. Right? I think what I'm trying to get across is we should be concerned about our frequency when we pass. If you don't feel like you on fire, that actually might be a problem. We on fire, burning up. It's burning hot. We on fire. We take it off. Shorty get too hot. When we in this spot, we on fire. We get loose up in this mug. Let them know we on fire, fire. What you say? Good day from Australia. Good day to you, Mr. Murray, from Australia. From America. I don't know what the American accent sounds like to y'all, but hi. Shout out to y'all in Australia today. So I'm having this issue here now where I'm trying to figure out what to do because it feels like it's a bunch of things like trying to crawl up in my root chakra. Like I feel like my stomach's going. It's like each energy is just like trying to run up in me, which I think is crazy because so many people tell me how I'm an ain't shitty, whatever, boo boo. Oh, you're weird. You want to get tabs on people. You're weird for what you did last night. Last night, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was trying to figure out what the hell's going on. So like I said, I closed all my mother's doors. I closed all my doors. I closed all my son's doors. And I looked around and I'm like, I would hate to believe that my ex would try to take my energy and take it to the next person. But I saw how he used to do. It used to feel like he would do that, right? It used to feel like, oh my God, why am I getting so drained? Like I'm waking up feeling like somebody knocking me upside my head and I'm getting sleepy. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? Like oh my God, it used to be so bad. It's been happening to me, honestly, now that I think about it, since I moved out of my grandmother's apartment. Now I realize they said if you ever feel like that, there's a nerve behind your ear that you should check in with that goes to your C1 vertebrae. So I checked in there and I'm like, okay, that's my neck. My neck, my back. Okay, I feel in alignment with, but I started feeling like it was an open. It felt like it was an open hole in the side of my neck that things were just going inside of, for lack of better words, right? And I'm like, yo, what the hell? All I'm saying is this, because I'm kind of all over the place with this conversation, and I don't mind it because I'm just being honest. I fear after going to jail and seeing what I saw, that like celebrities really be like finding people who got good energy. Like once your third eye opens and you're like kind of outside or you get noticed. Because like when one person's consciousness wakes up, everyone else's consciousness around them wakes up. So if you were like into certain things, like everybody's like, oh, somebody else. So who's gonna take care of this one and make sure that they don't destroy the world? Got another eye open. Right? I feel like based on what I've understood or was able to comprehend, there is a potential misconception when it comes to the need for community. Like, don't get me wrong, you need to be connected to other people who are like you and like-minded. But the thing is, a lot of people who have their third eye open aren't like-minded because it's like, you better get on with look. You gotta keep the party going. So get on the choo-choo train and stop playing so much. How do you know when your third eye appears? You gonna know. It ain't gonna be no mistake about it, child. I'm not gonna give you any symptoms or any things because I know what I went through. I'm not gonna tell you what you gonna go through, but I'm gonna say this: you gonna know. You ain't gonna be not one bit confused about it. You won't be confused about it not one bit. That's all I'm gonna say. You'll be looking like. You gonna be like. You know when your wife's third eye appears, y'all get freaky. Wow. Good dude there. I think that's what you got to do to keep the party going, right? Mike not spiritual. No, he is spiritual. Okay, so I talked about this in my last live. How in Hinduism, in Hindu spirituality actually is pretty sexual. They got whole temples with penises all over, with women bouncing on them, like. The understanding of collecting a bunch of, we talked about this yesterday, collecting a bunch of different wombs and stacking them up like donuts. Okay, that was pretty graphic. But yeah, we talked about how in Hinduism, men believe this is okay. Even though this is what we call socializing today. And that's how we all get along and start organizations and friend circles. And how many women is that? How many women does it take for a man to finally feel like he got too many women to carry? It's never enough for y'all. Y'all just somehow magically grow an extra set of inches and carry more. Right? So there's, in most religions, sensuality and sexuality is the understanding of spirituality because sex creates more. Sex is creative. It's just making sure that you're sexing people who want to create the same thing as you. Because I could create with somebody all day, but if we're creating two different worlds and we're in the same body, it's going to be so unbalanced. It's going to be like, if I go to another body and I'm creating with them, Dang. Well, what's wrong with his shoulder? I guess I was holding that thing up, huh? Something. I don't know. Somebody smoking some weed though. I smell that. See, that's the thing about me. I could spiritually end up next to somebody or in their space, and you smoking weed. I smell it. Wait, I don't know which side is which. Okay, see, somebody told me that the masculine side is on the left side and the feminine side is on the right side. But I always thought that the feminine side was on the left side and the masculine side was on the right side. So I feel like I'm living life backwards now. I feel like they're directing me backwards on purpose just to make sure I don't go forward. I'm 45 and my wife is 53. We can't create anything anymore. LOL, we have pets. What do you mean? As long as, like my great grandmother said, we old, but we ain't cold. Nah, she said, look, we old, but we ain't cold. She be quick to tell you, boy, huh? Old. Yeah? Cold? Nah. See, that's something going on right there. What is that? It feels so off balance. I feel like I'm looking at it backwards. Oh. Oh. Shit, they be making sure I'm backwards as hell. I feel like they make me backwards on purpose. So never mind. Anyway, look, my bitch is all bad, my niggas all real. Right, it's a big tall hill. Masculine is right, feminine is left. Exactly. I knew I wasn't tripping. Oh, did you just hit me in my eye? Oh, somebody just hit me in my face. Why did she just do that? Oh, somebody just hit me in my face. Ugh. That's what I always understood too, but y'all, I feel like I might need to go get a glass eye or something because I feel like somebody done stabbed me in my eyeball and took my eyeball out my head. Like, oh my God. I think somebody stabbed me in my eye. Oh my God. I'm dead ass serious. What the fuck? I'm spiritually like something feel like this. I feel like my eyeball, like it's my eye. It's a full moon right now, so it's like, what the hell? That's why, like, is the feminine energy just not as ascended as the masculine energy? What's going on? Because it's imbalanced as hell. And my left knee keep vibrating like something stuck in my leg, child. But if I'm who I am, then women are the opposite of men, and masculine is sun, is left, feminine is moon, which is right counterclockwise. You could be having insight into people's last moments on earth. That's very traumatic when it happens. I don't like the idea of that, but I feel like that might be to some aspect true. My grandma got stabbed in the eye? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This just got really weird. This just got so weird. Um, Thanks. It's like me busting out the bando. See, I had this moment when I was really busting out when my hair was straightened, like right before I got these locks. And this little, you see this galaxy is like pinkish, reddish, greenish. I said, what color is your sky? And your galaxy, the Milky Way, the entire galaxy all at once. Whew. This live is a little all over the place, and I can't even hold you. You know, I'm all over the place today, cause I'm feeling a lot. Woo! Great power comes great responsibility. Okay, so let me get this out and make it clear and straight. So I'm going through transformations in the midst of a whole entire period of like finally tapping into my air energy, my earth energy, and all of the different stuff, right? And me channeling also all of that through understanding also relationships on a deeper level, like finally understanding what relationship actually means, what it consists of, what's required, all of that other stuff. What happens after a spiritual relationship? Like, is a spiritual relationship your last relationship? So, you know, you might be able, or you might try to go on other relationships, but I guess that's just like your crossroads point. Like that relationship is your crossroads, and then you just go from there. You still can go on and still go do other things. Like I'm grasping so much understanding right now that I'm still trying to like understand, overstand. Cause like I literally woke up this morning and I felt some kind of way, and I felt like woozy and dizzy and all this other stuff. I'm like, why the hell I feel like this? And it was like somebody yelling through the wall, like he killed you. I'm like, what the fuck, bitch? If you don't go ahead with that bullshit, okay. If he dead, then would that make you? If I'm dead, then what you? We all dead. We all okay. So, cause we on the same frequency, that's why we can see and hear each other. So don't you dare start that bullshit with me. You got to go. But it was so weird because it's like it sounded like an American speaking woman, a regular black girl. But it's like I don't live next to nobody that would be that age to be talking like that. You know, it's an older lady that supposedly lives next to me. Well, she, for the first time, introduced herself yesterday, but she was like older. I thought she was a younger lady, but she was an older lady, and she had her dad with her. I don't know if he lives with her, or if her man lives with her. I don't know who lives next door. I thought they had kids next door. I don't know. I'm confused now. Now I don't know what the hell I live around. I think I live around all old people, which is annoying because it's like then they become energy siphons, right? But old people also know how to protect and energy siphon and feed themselves because that's why they're still here. So I guess they are good to have on your team for protection. I don't know. But long story short, so I'm sitting here like listening to the girl talking. I'm like, this sounds like some young girl that I had met on the streets in the city. Like, who is this girl? Like, who? Where did this come from? I said, let me go ahead and clear my third eye, my chakras out, because something don't feel right. Then I understood. I'm like, okay, I know my ex's energy can't be here because when his energy's here, my bathroom door actually closes. And let's go check and see if the bathroom door closes. Let's see. Because it didn't close this morning, which let me know he wasn't here. So, oh, see, look. When he's not here, if I'm not spiritually locked in with him, the bathroom door does not close. Only when I allow him to be in my energy, in my space, does the bathroom door actually close. Y'all see that? Like, I can't make it up. It's the weirdest shit ever. So it's like, what does that mean, right? Like, because y'all saw that in real time. Y'all saw and felt that in real time. So people be like, paranormal stuff doesn't exist. That's too spiritual. You people are psycho. Like, I just saw it in real time. Real time. Y'all saw it and felt it. I'm not lying. So that's what I'm saying. When you finally get to this version of reality where what you think about and what's around you and what's in your energy and your frequency controls your environment, you start to take things a little bit more seriously about who you do let into your house, who you call a friend, who you talk to in the streets, who you want to do business with, who you want to serve in the community. You start to get a little bit more precautious about what exactly it is that you are into, right? Oh, I did have a smoke alarm going off. So every time I would get too high in my consciousness and I'd be like about to, I guess, jump out of my own body, the smoke alarm would just randomly go off by itself. So it's like, oh, no, you don't. You have a mission that you have to complete before you leave. And it told me I had to have one more kid. Just get the door fixed over. Just get the door fixed. You overthink it. The door really... Y'all just saw what happened to the door in real time. How am I overthinking it? I can't make it up. Y'all just saw it. Everything you do is counterclockwise. So better self from steering food to inner work to reverse the curse. Ooh, my hands started to get on fire again. Yep, there it goes. There goes my fire. Okay, you're right. He ain't lying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, I be confused because it's like, y'all saying get the door fixed, but I kind of like the fact that the door does that because then at least I know who isn't in my energy, right? That makes sense. Like, to know who's here and who's not here. Whipping and flipping the bird. 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 Whipping it, flipping it, whipping it, flipping it, whipping it, flipping it. Hey. So I'm trying to make it all stay. See, everybody else wants it to go the other way. Everybody's trying to force it backwards because they're trying to reverse. See, I'm the only one that's trying to live and go forward. Everybody's trying to live backward. It's like it's a stick on this side. It's just kind of like, why is it a stick on one side and not the other side? Oh my God. Ew. Ew. Okay. Hey. I don't know if y'all saw that, but that's crazy. No. That's crazy. No. That is crazy because oh. Oh. Okay. Look. Okay. The bathroom door only closes with masculine energy support. Studying the metaphysics of my household. What? What? Do I meditate? Yes, I do. But every time I meditate, people always try to, that's bad energy. You can bake the cake yourself.
You promised. You said I was going to bake the cake. That's why I brought frosting. You said I was not. You.
Don't even worry about it. You're going to be baking the cake if you want it, though. Since you want to try to run my life. The hell? There's so many different energy things I'm seeing right now in my space. It's just like, am I freeing the energy? Am I fucking it up? I don't know. I'm feeling things come off the back of my head that feel like they stab in my head. You having a good time scaring your viewers? Are you having a good time being annoying? So you put a demon on your body. What you talking about? I didn't put nothing on my body. I'm trying to get whatever on my body off my body. What you talking about? Y'all be... Anyway, like I said, I actively, like, this is me meditating. This is like things that I be in the house just looking like at energy, like, what's actually going on right now? Like, it's like they want to keep me locked in this castle underneath all of this stuff. Not you just change your name to Anti-Human 369 and we sitting here in the 369 trying to figure out what's going on. Like, what you got going on over there?
Hey, lovely dear mother. What's going on?
Nothing. What?
You should take me and Jared to the movies, you know?
What?
The movies.
Why would I take y'all to the movies?
Because you're my mom. I don't want to do something my friend has to. And it's kind of like snowing outside, or there's ice everywhere. So I said, I just want to go out and get out of the house, you know?
Okay. Didn't you get out the house yesterday?
That was to the wreck, and then after that, we were in the cold for like a whole hour because we tried to come over here to East County, but then their gym was closed, so everybody went home. That's why you were out there looking for me, and I was already at the house because I walked back home from East County, right? So it's right there. Hey, movies?
We're gonna figure it out.
He'll pay for his own ticket.
Huh?
He'll pay for his own ticket.
Who?
Justin.
And then supposed gas and all that other stuff to drop him off back home and stuff too, right? His dad never
Make an
actually.
arrangement.
His dad didn't ever pay because we never saw him yesterday. So, you know, that's what they said. If he gets get dropped back off home, that's what his dad said.
Alright. So is that a yes? Like the AMC one? So like we would, like be in the mall until the movie starts?
Huh?
We know?
We in theater?
No, like the AMC that's over there by the Wii Mall.
The theater? Okay, Marcel.
Over there, as always. What's up? Like 7 something? How was your relationship with Jade?
Okay. What just happened? No, because these pains in my arms and stuff right here are not normal. And they go away when certain stuff gets out of my aura. So that's false. Like all of that it just gets out of my energy. And then I feel like a completely better person magically that quick. Yo, I'm seeing too much. The veins in my arms changing colors now. Lord, today. And it's a full moon again. The wolves is out. The vampires are out. That's why my body hurts. It's a full moon. No wonder. Everybody want to be outside. I want to be in the fucking house. I don't want to be nowhere near none of these goddamn people when it's a full moon. Oh my god. That means oh. Oh man. That feels much better. But what about the movies? I mean, my son and his friends every full moon go to the movies. I don't know what they be doing in there. That's not my business. I'ma just go on and do what I always do, which is go get me a vegan meal and treat myself. Go get some press-on nails and do my nails in the car. That's what I always do. Okay, so we're gonna get nails done and okay, we're gonna mind our business. All right. Oh my God, most of the pain in my arms is gone now. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Woo! Doing energy work is so hard. Oh, my goodness. Look, I'm just Sierra Monet Roberts. Okay? CDL truck driver, mother, a black woman with a vagina that produces babies. I'm just me. And I'm not lost. It's just certain people. I mean, like, do I really want to be there? No. That's why I was at last full moon, but I don't need to go there again. But I need to be with somebody else during the full moon. I can't be there. If we're not together anymore, then we don't need to be on the same rocket ship during the full. You know how the full moon is about releasing people. So I just feel like if we're not in the friendship, even we just ran off, went our own separate ways to go live separate lives, and we looking at each other like we about to sit here and shit on each other, then what? You need to go. I need to be somewhere else for the full moon. I can't be there. Excuse me. No, the full moon just give light. You chose the people instead, asking God to send someone. Pig. I didn't choose the people. I told God to send me somebody, and then my ex popped up, but then I got my ass beat. So I don't know. I'm trying to really maneuver that and understand that. I was like, God, don't bring nobody else into my life unless they really meant to be in my life forever for good. Bring me somebody that I can grow with and build with. And I got my ex, and I don't know. It's just, he literally just left and was like, yeah, I found somebody else. And I've been with her since September, so yeah. I was like, damn. So what you mean? Full moon from lunar calendar represents planet alignment. We're not gonna talk about the planets being aligned. Like, that's what I'm saying. So much stuff happened in this particular full moon. Some just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to help people stand up tall on their own, not necessarily have to be in the middle of it all. But I guess everybody's in the middle of it all because that's how kids are made. I don't know. It's just so much. I'm trying to really understand, overstand, understand. But the amount of pain I feel in my body right now, it just is unbearable. But it only comes during the full moon. It's like, then I seen my brother for the first time in like forever, and he don't usually be around. And he was like asking about all the inner details of my life. I really didn't want to tell him anything. I was kind of like looking at my son like, shh. But he was kind of also looking at me like, shh. So I told him like, I'm like, this agency, that agency. Was like, now you got my whole entire train ride, my whole route, and it's like, how do I make sure that you don't necessarily have too much access to my personal life now that you kind of know? Like, where you going to school at? Oh, just this company's pharmacy technician school. I didn't mention the name of the corporation or anything, but then I started mentioning certain things to my son, like different realms and aspects of life for him to consider. but it was for him, because he's now coming up into his maturity level where he's supposed to be taking on the role of being, future potential head of the whole entire organization of, the children. They're the legacy. So I'm just like in the space of in this full moon energy, like, oh, because this is heavy energy. It's like pain. It hurts. It's transformation. It's releasing. It's to get rid of things that no longer serve you. And I will say my brother was the only man that did come to shovel my car out. But I also like to see someone in a dream basically like, yeah, we might as well get rid of her ass because she ain't shit. But then that's the only person that will come and shovel your car out. It's like, what the fuck? And I believe what people say in spirit more than I believe what people say in the real world. Like, people in the real world, in this world, I think that when they treat you like shit in this world, this means they really love you in spirit. Now, y'all, that's the concept that I want to unpack, actually. Like, you said how you can't ask for a masculine God without knowing a God has created gods and goddesses. That's true. But that's what I'm saying, like, let's unpack that. For men, I feel like how y'all act physically is opposite to your spirit, because I've seen people in spirit pretty much treat me like shit, but then in physical will help out, assist, be the ones to be the knight in shining armor. But in spirit, they treat me like shit. Then vice versa, people who treat me bad in spirit, no, people who treat me bad in spirit will help me out, but people who treat me good in spirit be the ones in physical form, like, I can't stand you. I can't stand you. But then be like, come on, I love you. I gotta say what I gotta say so I could. But what if they both work on the same team? So they just trying to cause delusion at this point, I guess, huh? Because it's like, I just heard somebody say, yeah. Because I'm just looking at the situation like, I'm seeing you talking to my sister like, yeah, she ain't shit. She's just a dancer. You might as well just shit on her now. Fuck her. She ain't shit. We got you. We gonna take her out. We gonna spin her. We gonna spin her. We gonna take her the whole opposite direction of how everything going. We gonna take her this way. Whole time everything that way. You gonna go the right way. Okay, we got you. We gonna stir you in the right way and stir her in the wrong way. We got you. But then that'd be the only person to come help me unshovel my car from out the snow. Or like even last night. Oh, last night's dream. My mother lived in this big house, and I've been having this dream, but I never had talked to the neighbors in this dream. It was the same neighborhood. My mother was living in this big house and had like land around it, right? And all the kids was playing in her backyard, but the neighbors was racists, and their kids came over to play with our kids, but they like everybody, all the different races of children had to like walk on eggshells, because if they would have won the game or beat the other kids up too much, then everybody gets in trouble. So there's a point where something happened where everybody had to like some I think somebody from our team beat them and they started crying about it or something, and they basically like they came around our house and like there was this dude that was all black and he was on fire. And he was like, send him over to our house to burn our house down. Like he was about to come hug the house or like come in the house, and he was like literally on fire, just walking. He's on fire, and he's like in like talking to us like, yeah, what's up? Like, what you gonna do now? Yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck your shit up. Then we put water on him. He ended up being a black man. I was like, what the fuck? Oh God. So then we all had to leave and like escape, but everybody kind of went ahead of me because again, like I said, I got turned around the wrong way on purpose, right? And everybody had went ahead of me, and come to find out they took all the good cars. So then we had to sit there because there was no available rides or nothing that we could drive to our particular location. Like all they had was like the ski things that kind of just go around like that back in circles. They didn't have actual cars that could go wherever. So I'm like, oh my God. And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at my son's uncle. I'm like, did they take my son? So then I'm looking across from the station, and I see they like, oh, well, you go over to Ursula's house. She could probably do a favor for you. And I go into her house, and she's like, who is it? But I'm like, hold on. We was just in like the 1900s, 1800s. How is it that your house looks like the future? What's going on here? Something's going on around this motherfucker. Like, this time travel shit is getting out of hand. So we start telling her something, and she's like, oh, well, it's a sexy Christmas. She said, what kind of Christmas is it this year? And they said, sexy Christmas. She said, oh, okay. And she had on like this Santa outfit, and like it like spanked her, like this machine like spanked her on the ass. I was like, okay, good. Now we can get everything moving. And I was like, what the fuck is going on in this dream? Right? And I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And they said, what you doing? She's like, oh, she said, I'm just, did she say trapping? She said, I'm just something, like basically she's saying she was luring me in. Like I'm luring her into the whole entire, because I heard somebody like before I fell asleep, I kept seeing green. Like I kept getting sleepy and I kept seeing green. It kept feeling like my head was like going around in circles. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Yeah, the walls turning green. My third eye's open. It's all pulsating. And all I'm seeing is green in front of me. Like, oh my God, what are we doing? I'm like, okay, I saw my son. His I'm like, oh my God, my forehead. The dad is there too. So baby father was there too. But then I'm like, wait, what about the ex? And then everything just stopped. I was like, wait, what? And then everything felt normal. But then I was like, nah, fuck that. Yeah.
Yesterday, the 31st, right?
Yeah.
They said yesterday, us was in Greenbelt. Like Greenbelt, Maryland.
I know, and before that they was in Bowie. Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to the movie theater with y'all. I ain't playing with their asses. We ain't worried about that, Marcel, though. Different timeline.
Where do I look like I'm from?
Huh?
Where do I look like I'm from?
You black. You got brown skin. I don't know. You can be from anywhere.
Where are you gonna make the cake?
I don't know.
You just like get all the ingredients ready, then I'll do the rest. Like mix it.
Why won't you do that right now? Get on the phone with your friends and.
I'm on the phone.
Right, so go get the chefing.
I can't, Mom. I can't cook anymore.
Why not?
I forgot.
I know you didn't. I just gotta put you on the right timeline.
So you got me?
I don't think I have a choice.
Thank you. And the grandma said she's gonna be over here at like 1 on my stuff.
Okay. So this is why I can't really talk about the dream, because these entities, energies are now in my auric field, and the ex had gave them access to that information. So some people say, "Oh, it's such a shame that you would be so mean to that boy." Woo woo woo. Now my son can't talk straight. He's stuttering. And bro, I feel like something's going like this to his chest. Just. Now, in my mind, my son could cook the best, right? My son's the best chef ever. My son's Chef Boyardee sells, like, and no one can touch him. He's untouchable. He's unstoppable. He's incredible. He's amazing. Right? But I'm yawning. But the grass grows wherever you water it. I feel like it's like a stick. You can either go this way or you go that way. Right now, I'm kind of like heavily this way, which is making, if I stay in the middle, it kind of stays balanced. And now the heart's back on fire. Well, that's why y'all looking at me like, why am I so spaced out? I'm actively making my reality as we speak. So long story short, in the dream, basically they were saying that they was trying to set me up, and then I woke up, and I've been having that green visual spinning to be able to go wherever, 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 knowing that I'm a portal, right? I'm a portal for, but I'm trying to like portal myself up out of the racist under, right? Because it's just. So then I guess the dream with my son's dad's friends came to burn down my house might make a little bit more sense. As it pertains to last night. Because I felt my neighbor came through, and I'm like, oh my God, I feel like somebody's stabbing me in my face. Oh my God, please go away. No, 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 no. Like, as soon as he left, it just felt like someone was stabbing me in my face. I'm like, fuck. I had such a good day today. What is this? I was like, bro, can you please just stop? Like, you just be doing too much. I don't know. Like, bro, just stop. Like, why is it always this with you? I don't need to have no beef with you. Like, what is the problem? What is the problem? What is the problem? And then I was like, bro, if you just stop doing whatever you're doing, I'll just chill. I even went into my closet. I'm like, bro, I just about to go into my closet. Like, that's it. I don't have time because you always sitting in your car, like waiting for 20 minutes. Just what's going on? Like, what is the problem? Why is it like? Are you cleaning me off? Are you helping me? Are you hurting me? It feels like I see the energy going to all the women's houses. I'm like, what is it? Everybody here has husbands, so I'm confused. Why do I feel the energy going in everybody's house? Like, it feels like it's just overtaking the whole neighborhood. Like, maybe if you were in the shoes of all the women, you would understand why. I'm like, what is this? Like, what is it? Like, what is that? What are you doing? Are you like putting us underneath you and protecting us? Or are you kicking someone's ass? I can't tell what you're doing because uh it just feels, I don't know, what is this feeling, right? So now, as I'm saying all of this, I'm feeling now, okay, my arms don't hurt as much. That's actually a good thing, right? But then I made the bad mistake and I said, you know what, I'm gonna just, we just need to call the police or something. Because at this point, I can't, I don't know. Are you hurting me? Like, what's going on? Because someone investigate this because I can't see right now. My eyes are like crusty right now. I need someone to be able to tell me what the hell's going on so I can, because I can't see. I got a headache. Someone just covered up my eyeball so I can't see. So, what is going on? Someone please explain this. Y'all been living here. Even the lady upstairs, she seemed like she was running into the bathroom every time it would happen. So I'm just confused. I'm like, what is going on? See, now they're all talking, and I don't know. I'm in Maryland. See, that's why I'm like, so what the hell is going on? Because I need to know. Like, what is it? Say something. Because every time I try to learn something to, like I'm in school, get your ass down. What you doing? Sit down. You don't know shit. Well, if I don't ever learn it, how will I ever know it, right? But then the pulling, the drawing in, it's like, okay, so then that's cool, but I would still need access to my own third eye too. I don't want to have like a freaking 25 layers of I don't know what the fuck is on front of my face. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I'm disrespecting what y'all's culture is. It's just I don't really know what you got going on over there. And it feels like it's 25 pounds that I can't see on my face. And then every morning People are starting their cars up. It feels like something is stabbing me through my uterus, like going through holes in my, like literally digging actual holes all through my uterus. So you might not understand what I'm experiencing because you're not experiencing it. So you might think that I'm trying to be rude, but I'm like trying to get y'all to understand, like what is going on here. Help me understand, because when it comes to me, I'm trying to feel what's going on, but it feels like holes are being put all in my private parts. I don't know what's going on and I don't like it. So I need somebody to explain to me what's going on, because I'm like a kid in the middle of a situation that makes absolutely no sense. But I'm trying to learn. Every time I'm trying to learn something to protect myself. Me neither. Childhood trauma is a bitch. Me neither. Childhood is a bit trauma is a bitch. Yeah, you probably right. Right. Astral travel within yourself. And I did, and I was trying to look, and I would be meditating. I'd be like, getting into my spine, feeling my spine, aligning the bones back there and stuff. I'm like, okay, but then who do I, because I think that you're supposed to live with somebody. So then who am I living with? Oh my God. Ah. They're like, you don't need to know, because if you know, you're going to fuck it up and they're going to find you again. So that's why I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't know. Right? Because even in that, but it's like, yeah, you can either choose this or that. Perspective is gonna go either way. You could look at it this way, and it's like, don't that hurt on that side? So why wouldn't you try this side over here? And I'm like, okay, fine, fine. I guess. I guess. I guess. It hurts less, so I'm like, I guess. I guess. Throw our whole entire culture away and just say fuck it. Fuck the pyramids. Fuck the sun. Fuck ancient beings. Fuck being gods and goddesses and sit on the top of the pyramid and the clear quartz and telling time before there was a clock. Fuck everything that we ever learned and orchestrated. Just fuck it. Just be present. Be in attendance. It might start to make a little bit more sense. Oh, look at that. 11/22. That's my birthday. Ah, look, bitch, you've been born again. Congratulations. Another reincarnation. You made it through another spiritual awakening. Woohoo! Congratulations. Good work. Just make sure you stay on the right side of that. Yeah, you say you want to be in the white side. No, you want to be in the black side of the yin yang. Go on to the dark side. Akashic Temple Library is within. I know, I go there all the time. I was having dreams of running from all kinds of different things. I kept on dreaming about the Underground Railroad, so all of this stuff is like on course, on point, and very prevalent. If you ask me, they don't exist. And we already made it to heaven, so it's no more fighting. I wish I could see the Akashic again. Oh, why can't you? All right. I don't even know how to cook, so I guess I'm just pretty much cooked. Enjoy confident trust. In peace, I will both lie down and sleep. For you, Lord alone, make me dwell in safety and confident trust. Psalm 4:8. Some people feel their lives are an emotional mess, but they have a right to stability. But they have a right to stability. There is stability, peace, and power in the presence of God. People don't have to let their emotions control them. They can learn to dwell in the secret place of the Most High. The word says, "He who dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall remain stable and fixed under the shadow of the Almighty, whose power no foe can withstand." I will say of the Lord, He's my refuge and my fortress, my God. On Him I lean and rely, and in Him I confidently trust. Psalm 91, 1 through 2. That is why we should dwell in a place where we experience the presence of the Almighty. Right? Well, at least the pain isn't all the way up my hands anymore. It's only halfway up my forearms now. We're working on it, guys. Practice makes permanent, not perfect. Whatever you do, don't call the police. Even if you're going to die, just die instead. It's your golden ticket up out of this fuckface place. Like, that's what it's given at this point. If someone chokes you out in a domestic dispute, just go with it. You're supposed to die. Like, what the fuck? We have a child in spiritual poverty at the time. They need to get their money back up. They were robbed blind, treated poorly by their environment. But, hey, mama called the police. Family's occupation. So family, what about family occupation? Family twin flame. So the family wants to become your twin flame. The family doesn't want you to find your twin flame. They want you to be in a marriage with them, not with the person you're really supposed to be in a spiritual marriage with. Your family's obsessed with your energy. They won't let you go. Your faith, they're also obsessed with, because something about your faith keeps you renewed, replenished, somehow healthy. No matter what they do, there's going to be travel for you in the distant future. There's also something about a new family in the distant future. The veil is also being ripped off of the skin or the faces of the family. People finally starting to see the veil for the family as well. The veil, someone who's beyond the veil tried to do a love spell on you to keep your energy wrapped up inside of theirs, so that they don't have to do a karmic masculine who's pretending or maybe is a rich guy. This rich guy also wants to give you some unexpected money, or wants to come up. Either he's going to come up with some, or getting some through a relationship. So maybe this karmic masculine became a rich guy through a relationship. In the relationship, he had to put in work to get to that relationship. Something about the veil and the hard work. Message about this hard work and labor. What's the message about it? Something, I just saw self-love pop up. Something about a house. So maybe he had to break into someone's house and rob them of their property in order to get this new relationship. They wanted you mentally unstable instead of ascending. Message, you still are a rising star. Because what was done to you is still inappropriate. Something about this being a false statement. Something about a rising star is a false statement. Something about this rising star and divination. Divination is proving that there's some kind of high honor going on here because this person does have spiritual gifts. Message about the divination. So there's a message coming through the divination. A karmic masculine. A message about the karmic masculine. Which is what? He's a Jezebel. Jezebel card just popped out. And also the veil. Something about the karmic masculine and seeing beyond the veil. I saw rich guy, ancestors, divine masculine. So this karmic masculine either still somehow is high honor or is trying to achieve high honor. Clarify more. Something about the veil, high honor, and a ritual. So something was ritualistically done in order to achieve some kind of high honor beyond the veil, behind the scenes. To become a rich guy. Some kind of magic was done. Ritual popped out again. Rising star. Ancestors. Mentally unstable. There's a lot of conflict going on right now. Because like I said, I'm telling y'all, my forearms hurt. And they usually don't hurt. Something about lust in a pathway. So someone's using sex magic in order to forge out a new pathway. That's why I'm like, if you ain't my nigga, can you please back up? This discovery is causing endings. It's like, if you're not my man, please stay out my energy. I'm trying to make sure I'm good, my kid good. They be like, we don't give a fuck about you or your kids. We'll kill you. And this is the world that we live in America for some odd reason. Look, probably all countries, right? Doubt it. Something about this is a karmic masculine. Someone's abandoning them. A Jezebel's abandoning a karmic masculine. Rich guy. Something about enamored and to be trusted. So there's a rich guy who's enamored with you that should be trusted. Okay, I'm channeling it now. I'm like, huh? Karmic, enamored, trust, huh? Okay. I do know my ex used to always tell the guy with the loud car, like, no, this is my wifey, Brand. This is wifey. Do he have a girlfriend? Look, now I'm concerned. Like, let me go do more research. Death magic has somebody in a health concern. Something regarding a house. Someone's concerned about this being figured out. In a distant future, you will receive a love offer. Someone is blocked from your energy because they are jealous and they have envy over your child. So they're being blocked out of your energy because they're doing things to your child. Because they're envious and jealous of your child's vibration. They want your child's energy. That's what I'm saying. Like, I have these things. I feel this energy going up my forearms. That's how I know it's like this is somebody else's energy on me. Like someone's doing root work. Like my spine, y'all, is killing me. Someone has done heavy root work to my spine, which means they probably did it to my son's spine. This is not something that just happened. It's like, oh yeah, as a matter of fact. This was malicious root work that was done. And if you're in the collective, you probably understand that this happens around the full moon anyway. Achievement for you. So new people are trying to attach to you basically to give you a new sense of community, but they're still attached to the old energy too, so it's still feeling like it's the same thing. But achievement is at least you can realize it, recognize it, and your spiritual growth and your intuition is increasing. Yeah, something about obsession. Somebody's obsessed with the blissful energy that you provide. Like the way that you're just, despite everything going on, you're always just so in a peaceful, happy mood. Then we have this nice guy coming along because they see the abuse that's being done to you. They understand it. They see it. They have some kind of wow. Why did one of my old friends just message me? That's crazy. And the protection card flipped over. So there's protection coming, some kind of protection. The sound goes out every time my alarm goes off, so I'm sorry about that, guys. But a mature woman putting a lot of hard work and effort to keep someone imprisoned. And basically, I'm hearing this attack came from Georgia. That's it. Someone's trying to tell me about their spiritual superiority to me because of their multiple ego deaths and timeline shifts. Haven't we all? Whoop-de-doo. And what I saw in their background was a sky with no sunlight. So obviously there's a war between two dimensions right now. I'm just happy to be the one that got the sunlight. God, God willing, there's sunlight over here. So thank you, Lord, for making sure that we had sunlight, which is, life, energy, being close to blue skies and sunlight over here. Any more messages from the Kipper deck? Shout out to Intuitive Kev. These are his decks. Amazing guy. Check him out. Yeah, your faith, unwavering. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate you. You're having an awakening about you ascending, and finally people are starting to see that you are spiritually rich. Or you will be a financially, physically rich girl. They're in poverty, spiritually. Sweethearts is what you are. Your divination is keeping you in your north node and not your south node. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Something about a third party. So there's people who wanted a divine feminine inside of their third party stitch. So despite what people might be saying, they want somebody in their three-way relationship. They're just not admitting it. I don't know who these people are. I know everywhere I go, people are always trying to get my energy somewhere in between a little conundrum. So, All right. I know I didn't just see that. This bitch got robo curls. Oh, yep, travel. So this is airplane. Airplane about to travel. Airplane about to go fly somewhere. Thoughts about this? Single, sexy, and successful still the destiny somehow. You better get that shit back. Shit. Be damned if you keep that. Get that shit right back where the fuck it came from. No, thank you. I'll keep my constellation. The veil and the expectation. So someone has an expectation about your position in the veil. Yeah, I'm gonna stay in alignment with my constellation. I don't know about y'all. I'm gonna stay in alignment with my destination. Opposition. Oh, single, sex, and successful came out again. Somebody's still jealous about it or has animosity about it. Opposition is getting beat up. You're moving on. Use your intuition. Yeah, don't be trying destiny swap out here, guys. Because the thing is, you be wanting people's destiny and all their gifts, right? You be wanting to steal what they got. You don't realize what they got to go through every day in order to have that shit. It's not worth being somebody else in this life. Be you. You don't want to be nobody else but you. Okay? You don't know what these people got to go through. I don't want to be her, don't want to be him. I want to be me. My I. Where my I belongs at. Okay? Me. My destiny. My destination. My infinity sign. Okay? So be mindful. That's all I'm going to say. You still have flying monkeys in your energy, though, because even with you saying that, people don't care. They will still hex you. They will put X right in front of your face. They will block you off in the Jacob's ladder, try to block you, not allow you to ascend. You will still be able to move the X's out the way and still ascend. It's a part of the journey. People will always attack you if they see that you have the potential to go past them. It's completely normal. They'll try to break down your structure. Again, they'll try to block you. They'll do anything in their power just to keep you inside of their coven energy bubble. Just understand it's a part of life. But you will get out. You will make it out. Someone's receiving karma at this time. Someone's using manipulation to inflict or enforce this karma, or they're receiving karma due to manipulation, a karmic feminine. Their thoughts about this. I'm wishing into hitting the lotto tonight. Okay, well, I'll do the lotto numbers too. Thoughts about this came out again. And then there's real love finally able to blossom. Like I said, manipulation, and it's a whole entire community going against the grain, but it's cool. Occupation is going to change, so surprise, you already know what's going on. People swearing up and down, false statements are being made. They want you confused and illused. Use your intuition. You know what's best. Okay? Get behind the right people. Hello from the other side. Someone of high honor is saying you are still a rising star. There is a ritual that has been done. It was a love spell to an ice queen or by an ice queen because they wanted to get someone spiritual money, but you're still an earth angel and they're mentally unstable. And you're going to have abundance. And the thief is a divine masculine, but they're giving out evil eye. Something about soulmate connection and emotional pain. And someone's doing voodoo. Because they want to, and they got paid to do it, or they're doing voodoo for actual money. Or your twin flame. Right? And the priest and his community as well. They're trying to cause a transition, but the legal system is getting involved with the Ice King in the courthouse. Divinity is finally being seen. Opposition is going to get beat up. Bosses are going to do what they got to do. Mature men will step in. Change at work. Family. So, let's see, any other message? StarSeed, they're trying to destroy a StarSeed. They want you in bondage. The ancestors and a relationship will finally bring you back into your high priestess position. This commitment might be coming from a Jezebel, so be careful. That's the message. False narrative, okay? Align your chakras, become your own healer, and manifest your reality. Bow, bow, bow. Yeah. So again, it's just a bunch of people that's using their third eyes against you at the same time because they assume something about you, but like, bro, I don't even fuck with my own family. Like, I be minding my business. Seriously. I moved here with intentions to be away from my family. Oh, and watch out for the postal workers. This looks like the same guy who literally was fucking up my son when it was sunny outside. And he came, I don't know what was going on, but then I started like feeling like my ears was like burning on the inside. I was like, oh yeah, something's going on around here. But anyway, just understand they don't want you free from the system when they know that your energy can keep everything in motion. Yeah, I needed somebody to shovel my car out, honestly. It just sucks that, the whole community only wanted to come as soon as my brother came. And I'm like, dang, where was y'all at this whole time? Like, bruh? Then the snow got removed and everything was cleared up and cleaned up. But then at the end of the day, I'm like, bro, I'm not trying to get robbed at the end of the day for who I am, my position, my authority, and things that I work hard for. I don't have time for this. Please, if y'all are in my energy playing around, get out of my energy so I can focus on me. If not, please, the legal system, can somebody do something about this? Because I'm tired of people being in my energy that I don't know, benefiting from me just doing inner spiritual work, clearing my chakras, doing all of this all the time. I get so irritated from people just wanting to, oh yeah, I'm going to root work you and I'm going to tap into you. Like, I don't even do root work on y'all. I don't even look at y'all spine. I don't even look in y'all houses. I don't divinate to y'all. Why are y'all bothering me? I genuinely am a person that likes to be alone. Why do y'all keep bringing and wanting to touch and wanting access to someone who literally is like, I thrive in isolation. Leave me isolated. If I need your help, I'll say, hey, neighbor, can you see something on my face? Can you take it off? Thank you. Simple as that. But other than that, I like to be alone. I like put my little sunshade up so everybody can't look inside the house, okay? I'm that person. I like that. Okay? So I hope that this helps you guys. I'm about to go